We have now used up more than half the time we have available.
Blake, this is Grant.
Good to meet you.
And you, we've been hearing about your strikes against the Federation.
You've been
That's
hitting them
Grant.
pretty hard too. You keep it up, you'll put us out of business.
That I wouldn't mind.
That's Del Grant.
Hello, Del. It's been a long time.
I heard you were dead.
I heard the same about you. Wishful thinking, perhaps.
Okay, I'm getting confused now. Oh no, Tarrant, isn't it, or something like that?
You two can talk about the old days some other time. Right now we have a problem that's just a little more pressing.
I thought he was the new guy. I'm getting confused now. I don't know. He might be. I don't know. I just want to meet the new guy.
I have found the circuit plans.
Yes, that's the detonator.
That guy not going to ask where the woman's gone?
Might work. Still, not easy.
There she is. Yes.
Someone came up behind me and just hit me.
That's an escape tunnel. Come on.
You'll be all right, Harry.
Look underneath the... Not even a stone, it's a rock.
He's not long dead.
Get his papers. Where do you think this leads?
Probably comes up by the rocket silo.
I must have been trying to get to the rocket when the roof caved in.
Hey, that guy's good at staying still and looking dead, you know?
Who is he?
Oh, it's his identification
Sergeant,
card.
Security
Okay.
Forces.
They hid his identification.
Provine decides to evacuate. He activates the device, starts down the escape tunnel towards the rocket silo. An explosion brings down the roof and kills this one.
Maybe the other one too. He could be buried further in.
No, somebody survived. He waited his chance, went back to the room when the girl came in. And
Yeah,
was
somebody
alone.
had to have attacked her. He's now in the uniform. Shit. Has nobody there seen you?
Did they hurt her?
They kept her under interrogation for nearly a week.
Oh, shit.
If she'd spoken, told them what they wanted to know, she'd be alive now.
She should have told them.
She held on because she believed in you.
His ex? Sister?
She died under Federation torture. But it was you who killed her.
Fuck. Okay, I'm interested to learn more about that.
That's it, we've got it, Blake. The exact position of the installation.
Awesome.
Blake, coordinates are 11179, intersect 441.
Stand by, Villa.
I would never remember that. She said stand by, immediately does it.
Are you sure?
Aurak doesn't make mistakes.
Then we're finished.
What do you mean?
Well, look at that. It's the polar cap, right in the center of the ice zone.
Then we'll have to get to it.
But it's 4,000 miles away.
You got the Liberator.
You finished what we came here for. Find Provine.
I'll come with you.
No.
In hell.
Look, I don't know exactly what it is between you, but there's enough danger without letting personal grudges interfere.
That's something we can settle in our own time. Corder, what matters now is that I can give this man backup. I've worked with timing devices. I know the mechanisms.
All right, it's your decision, Avon. Do you want him?
Come on.
Give him a bracelet.
Villa?
Maybe they can talk things through. Doesn't sound like it. His sister. I'm assuming it's the sister that was his ex and he left. And they were interrogating to find him.
Jenna, Callie, prepare thermal equipment. Stand by to teleport. Avon's coming up. One more thing. If anything happens to Avon, I will come looking for you.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Like, okay, they argue, but he's still a member of his crew. He is a friend. I love that he said that.
Not exactly. I'll tell you about it some other time. This is Del Grant. This is Jenna. Callie, get me those coordinates. Put on one of those. You're going to need it.
Oh, he's so good at giving the orders. I like that. Yes, take the red leather off, please.
He's alive. I know it is here somewhere.
If he is, my men will find him.
You've just out like your men. Go to the rocket ship. You'll see a guy on the floor. And hopefully he sees him and he'll be like, hang on, I just sent him up there. You know? Somebody's got to see that guy, dead guy.
You adjust the temperature with this.
Come on. I hope Avon don't do anything either because it's... Because the woman would not have wanted them to... them to kill each other, you know? He wouldn't... She would not want that. I don't know who she is. I don't know anything about her. But if she stuck up for Avon like that and didn't give him any information to the Federation, she would not want him dead. She wouldn't. Even if she hated him in the end, she wouldn't want him dead. Otherwise, she would have told him everything. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
You gotta get used to it.
Heaters.
I'm still trying to figure out if that is the new guy or not. I swear, I can't remember. I swear there's like a Dev... There's Del Grant and there's Dev Tarrant in it. Or is that the guy from the first season? In the first episode? Oh, I'm gonna get... Lord, I can't remember if this is... I'm sorry, I just really want to meet the new guy. Open that hatch.
The cable goes down under here, so it must be under this section.
Be good. I really hope they're good, all right with each other.
Solid ice. Get the axe.
Be fucking careful. Be careful, Avon. You don't want to break the thing. Set it off. It's going to take some time. He's
No
feeling
good.
guilt.
We're not going to get into it this way.
If we stand here
Heaters?
talking, we certainly won't.
Oi!
Get a space heater started. I'll put a lance into it.
There's mercury in that detonator. You burn your way in, you could trigger it.
I know. But we don't have time to wait for it to thaw.
He's got a point. You've got to try. The way his mannerisms and the way he's speaking. Avon's feeling guilt. His acting is so subtle, but so fucking good.
If there's still no news from Avon when that countdown goes below 50, I'm pulling out.
To stay with us would be a stupid gesture.
I can take some of you off with me.
No, not for me. I'll stay here till the end.
But he
Allie
can
can
get
go if she likes.
No.
All right, think about it.
very with him.
Still time.
He can get some of his men off, you know? We didn't see that guy. It's not going to be him, is it? We didn't see him. I'm feeling like it's going to be the guy.
What's happening?
It's thawing.
The main roof beam's cracked. It's resting on the ice. If it melts any more, it'll cave in.
Turn off the heaters. Looks exactly the same as the other one. Oh no, this isn't the new crew member. This guy's going to die, isn't he?
While it's still ticking, we're all right.
We're going to have to take out the relays to get at the activator. Get the cutters.
I like how they seem to be putting things aside for now.
Cutters. Which next?
Right next. No, wait. I'm opposite you now. Left is the next in sequence. Your left.
You don't get another guess.
Left.
You want to keep it covered so it doesn't get wet. It could just go funny.
Next bit straightforward. Do you want me to do it?
Hey, stop getting snarky. You haven't got the time. Oh, you feel so guilty over it. You can tell. Oh, just fucking do it. You haven't got time to look.
Hadn't we better turn the heaters off?
Yes.
Depends which you prefer. Being crushed or frozen to death.
At least when this gets cold, aren't there meant to be suits to help them with the cold?
That's Provine. That's his service record. That's the man I got to go with Blake.
Which way do they
Knew
go?
it.
The rocket silo.
Oh, I feel like I saved the day.
I've forgotten how to get there.
The junctions of corridor 11A51B.
11A 51B.
Come on, Villa, hurry up. Save him.
5A 111B.
Oh, he already fucked up. Shit. Oh, no. I knew as soon as we only saw the arm of the guy. I knew it was going to be him.
I must be getting old.
Waste any more time and you won't get any older. Give me the extractor. Now.
Just tell he's feeling it.
There's one thing I never understood. Why did you leave her alone?
I'd arranged to buy some exit visas, but I had to go right across the city to collect them. It was safer for Anna to stay out of sight.
Hey, they're talking through it, but they're getting stuff done at the same time.
And then the man from whom I was buying the visas, he wanted 10 times what we had agreed. He said he could get even more if he turned me in. Killing the dealer wasn't quite so straightforward. He was expecting something and fired first. I started back, but I was losing a lot of blood. Somewhere along the way, I passed out. I was lucky. Some people found me and got me undercover.
You could have got a message to her, told her to get out.
I was unconscious for more than 30 hours.
He's thought about this all the time.
Get your hand in
Oh,
here.
like he's speaking so different to usual.
You used the visa and got out of the city. You left her there.
That's right. But that was a week later. Anna was already dead.
You're lying. You could have got her out.
No. She came looking for me. The patrols found her. It was only after we got word that she was dead that I left.
You expect me to believe that?
Not particularly.
I feel like he's telling the truth. You can just tell by the way he's being.
Consolation that I have is that Anna knew that.
She died because of you. That's all that matters. There's nothing changed between us.
Avon's telling the truth.
That's one of the men Corder sent to guard the rocket silo. Now, where is the other one?
He didn't hide him, did he? Is he going to still be there? Although it would make sense if he hid him. If he's going to take his clothes off, take the time to hide him too, you know? Oh my god! Where the hell did Blake go? He just disappeared? I want Villa to save the day. Villa, come on. Villa, you gotta help him. Where's Blake? Blake shot him.
Blake? That's Provine. We found his picture on his service record.
He's dying. Provine. The computer complex. Control. Where the Federation moved it to?
Like he's gonna tell you. Why would he tell them?
It's called Star One now. Dockerly. Cyber surgeon. Only Dockerly knows.
Dockerly?
Where is Dockerly? Where is Dockerly?
Hey. They got a name and they got the name of the place now. They got something out of him that's better than nothing, isn't it?
Blake said he'd pull us out at 50. We won't do it in that time.
Are you willing to chance it?
That's what these people are paying me for.
Then give me your bracelet. Now he can't pull us out. Right.
Shit, threw him in the water. Now they can't get transported, right?
If we enlarge these holes and then insert a rod, we can arrest the downward travel of each plunger.
A laser lance would be faster.
It's too risky on this kind of material.
Shit. Oh, that's a weird sound for a drill. Oh, that sound's going right for my ears.
2 down, only 1 to go.
What's the countdown?
41, I've left it for you. Look out!
God, that was close. Oh my god. Oh no!
Run!
You can't leave him here. Not after you left her. He didn't leave her. She was already dead. You can't leave her here. Him here. Shit.
It's no use, Avon. You don't have the time.
No. He's not going to leave him here after the woman. He's not going to.
But face it, Avon, we've lost the game. Find your bracelet
He
and
can
tell
get
them
out
to
of
knock you
that.
out.
We're not done yet. I think I can still get at it. I'm going to have to crawl in over you.
I've told you, you haven't got time. Get out!
He's not going to. Come on, Avon. Come on.
25.
Come on, Avon.
It was a good try. Get out. You haven't got time. Nobody's going to blame you.
Yeah, because nobody's going to be alive to blame him.
If the positions were reversed, if it you under this beam, I might have left you the way things are between us. Why are you helping me?
What she would have wanted.
What?
The last of the rods. I was holding it when the roof collapsed.
Where is it? Come on, Avon. Gotta go right down to the wire, aren't they? Come on.
You did it.
Yes, I did, didn't I?
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because Anna was your sister.
She wouldn't wanted it. God, he's so fucking good. Like, I love Villa. I really do think Avon's above Villa now. Still love Villa. Still absolutely adore him. Avon's incredible.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Callie. Goodbye, Villa. And thank you.
Anytime.
I'll remember that.
You're welcome to come with us if you want to.
Thanks. But no, they still need me down in Albion.
Why was I so convinced he was a new guy?
Good luck.
I really was so convinced he was a new guy because I'm so desperate to find the new guy. Oh, I'm annoyed he's not the new guy. I actually quite liked him in the end.
Are you going to tell me about Anna?
You wouldn't understand.
I really was so convinced he was the new guy. I don't know why I was so convinced he was going to be the new guy at first, and then I was like, shit, wait, no. Like, I swear I've read that name. It was Dev Tarrant is the other name, isn't it? I got confused between the D and the A-N-T on the end of the names. That's what, that's my excuse anyway, but I honestly, I wouldn't mind him joining the crew because, like, the dynamic between him and Avon, like, they talked it through, they shook in the end. But they would have been 100% on good terms and there would have been arguments. It would have been really interesting. I'm really freaking annoyed he's not the new guy. It would have been awesome. My God, Paul Dara is so fucking good. Like, everybody in this show is great. Like, everybody in this episode is fantastic. Like, the guy that confronted... I've forgotten the bad guy's name already. I've forgotten it. Like, I'm still getting confused over Dev Tarrant and Del Grant. I am. But the guy that was at the rocket with the bad guy, I'm just going to say bad guy, you know who I'm talking about when I say that. He was brilliant in that moment. I was so fucking annoyed when he died. I thought he'd be able to get the guy back so they can interrogate him. Or at least get out of the room. That was so annoying because it's nice seeing like a background brief character getting actually do a moment like that and hit the guy down, you know? Most shows, and it's happened in this where, like, you get a little background character like hold up a gun like that and he's just dead straight away. He doesn't get a little moment like that. That was great, and the actor was great. Everybody in this episode was so good. But, I was so hoping we'd get the new guy. Like, I feel like, I hope that when this first said, people thought, oh, he might be joining the team. That'd be great. He's not. Shit. I am really fucking annoyed that he's not joining the crew. He would have been excellent. And it would have been good to have him again alongside Avon. But then again, I guess his expertise are too similar to Avon, so they probably need somebody a little bit different. So then you just... Because you don't want the new character you bring in to feel too much like a carbon copy of another member of the crew. So I guess that makes sense. But he still would have been... I was so convinced that it was him. You guys are probably laughing at me, but I don't give a shit. I'm fucking annoyed that he's not joining the crew. He would have been brilliant. Oh. I would say, for fuck's sake, Villa, for getting confused. I can't know. Because literally, the moment they said the coordinates or the room or whatever, the route, that's it. I get confused with the coordinates they give as well. Nightmare. But literally, I wouldn't have retained them as soon as she said them. You know, I literally would have been in one ear, out the other. That's the way my brain works. I can't retain some information. Literally just gone. Like, I have to keep... My other half can tell me what his work days and times are and stuff like that. I don't retain it. Literally, I'll like one evening I'll go ask him, what are you working tomorrow morning? And he said, I just told you earlier. I was like, I don't fucking remember if it's me. So I don't blame Villa for that. Like, it's especially in a situation like that where literally everybody could get like disintegrated or whatever. Like, not even disintegrated, because just wiped out, literally. You're going to panic. You're going to forget things. You're going to get confused. Anybody, well, most people would in that situation. But I'm annoyed the girls didn't get to go down again. Because they're just being confined to the ship. They need to go down. Like, I know, obviously, the episodes, like we've had Blake episode last time, very much an Avon one this time. I want the girls to get off the ship. It's not fair on them. Although they're making it seem like they're going to be the ones in charge of the transport because they've been training them, yada, 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 but I still want them off the ship. It's not fair. They need more to do. But the girls have taken a back seat to the guys. Like I've said it earlier, I really, really love Villa. But I think, especially after this episode, Avon's on top. Avon is the best character. Like, I wasn't sure which one was my favourite between Gan and Villa. But out of now, after this episode, out of Villa and Avon. Paul Dara, like I was literally saying before the episode, Paul Dara's acting, like, is so subtle. But, like, it's both obvious and subtle at the same time. Oh, it's so fucking good. He was so good. I can't put into words how freaking amazing he was in this episode. Just like his mannerisms and the way he was talking is like, because we've seen him being so confident and so cocky and like snarky. We know the difference. It's just, he was just like, his mannerisms, the way, like, it's just like his way he was holding, like, his body and his, like, his like, the way he was just holding himself. I couldn't think of the word then. Just everything was just different. It was just such subtle differences. It was just so, oh, he was, oh. And the way when he and Grant, I'm getting confused between Del Grant and Dev Tarrant. See, you can understand why, considering I'm stumbling over getting the names confused now, you can understand why I would get confused between him being the new guy, can't you? To me, it's similar. I just remembered the D and the ant on the end. So you can understand why I would get confused. But when they went up to the ship towards the end to get the clothing on, which they said was to help the temperature, and literally Avon pointed out, do that to regulate the temperature or whatever. It didn't fucking show that. It literally talked about getting cold and stuff like that. Do the fucking temperature thing. Why point it out? You're not going to use it. Maybe that ended up on the cutting room floor. Don't know. But the way Avon was giving out the orders then seems it was fucking brilliant. It's like he just fell into that position naturally, but wasn't condescending. It wasn't like shouting at anyone. He just did it naturally. Feels to me like they're already setting up for him to be in charge when Blake's gone. It just feels like they're doing that, you know? Which I think is a good thing to do, rather than just like, bam, okay, I'm the new leader now. You will listen to me. They're seeding it in there already. Like, I think it's episode 9, wasn't it? So we got 4 episodes left. So it makes sense to like start laying the groundwork for him taking over now. So like, that was a nice moment. That was a nice moment, but it was awesome to get some Avon backstory. Like, the scenes between them were so good. I'm glad they spoke about it, but they spoke about it whilst still doing what they needed to do. And when they needed to actively concentrate, they stopped talking about their shit. They concentrated. It was so fucking good. Oh! Like, this whole season's been great. Last episode, and a little bit lesser because of how good the other episodes were. This one's right up there. Like, I see what you like. I can't remember who it was in the comments, but I swear somebody in the comments said, okay, this is where it picks up. I see it. This was fucking good. Oh. I can't get over how good this was. So that, like, it got me anxious from the beginning. As soon as they like set the device, I was like, and they started like figuring it out. My anxiety was kicking in because I felt the tension and the anxiety and the worry. Like, when I start feeling like literally getting my anxiety, like, I can feel when my anxiety's kicking in a lot of the time. Like, I don't quite get the physical symptoms I get. So I get certain physical symptoms when my anxiety is really high. But I could feel my anxiety rising. So it was done that well. I was getting anxious over it. Like, of course they had to get it down to literally 1 on the timer. Of course. That's the trope. That's the thing. Like, oh, countdown. Here. Get it at 1 or half when it's literally, if it's like one of the physical ones that like goes round like for the numbers, it's halfway between 1 and 0, you know? That's the only way it would have been less if it was one of those where it just flicked through the numbers. I keep saying it, that was brilliant. Good episode for everyone all round, except for the girls. Let them off the freaking ship. Seriously, it's like they're just like, they were at the beginning, the 2 girls, kick ass. Literally so good at fighting, especially Callie. And like Jenna was no nonsense, wouldn't take crap, and she could hold her own too. And now they've just been relegated to the transport, not allowed off the ship. I want to say, shouldn't be surprised. Terry Nation. Because like with Doctor Who, he doesn't seem to write the women as well. But so far, he's been writing the women so much better on this because he's got full control. It's his vision. Okay, obviously it's not all him writing every episode, things like that. But it's his creation. He's probably got the overarching, like, but yes, you can write this, and this is what you can write about in this thing. Okay, I've approved this script. I approved how you've directed that type of thing. I feel like he would have had some say in it. So, like, the overarching has been good, but the women, they just seem to be being relegated to the background. I want to get an episode where they do something, where even if it's just the 2 girls going down, you know, it'd be great if we had that. And I want to meet the new character. Like, I was like, you guys are going to be laughing at me now when I put up like episode, like, I don't know how far through the episode that Grant came in. I'm getting confused between the names still. I'm like, is it Dev Grant or Del Tarrant, or is it Del Grant and Dev Tarrant? It's Dev Tarrant, isn't it? Which is still confusing me because it's literally the guy that betrayed them in the first episode, or betrayed the lawyer guy in the first episode. Like, they like name Tarrant. But I don't know whereabouts he comes into it. How far through? Okay, he is going to come. Like, I'm just going through the timeline to see how far through. Shit, I might have ended up putting like his thing at the end of part 1. I don't know. I think it might be about where it's split and might be a good one to end it on. You all obviously have seen by now, but my head's like, okay, it'd be a bit embarrassing for me getting it wrong, but it'd probably be a good one for you to end it on. I'll put up like going, yes, I know. I'm so fucking annoyed that he's not the new guy. He would have been great. I just want to meet the new crew member now. It's like, it's been multiple episodes since Gan. I'm still not over it, and I will not be over it. That was a really good episode. Fucking annoyed with Blake. Like, he's redeeming himself though. Gan. I loved Gan. But I want to meet the new crew member. I want to meet him, the new crew member. I just want to meet somebody new. I know there's one coming in at some point. I want to meet them now. But is it Star 1? It's the new command control, or central control, or whatever they called it. Star 1. So they're looking for Star 1. Now, is that a thing they're actually going to be looking for the rest of the season? Or is it going to be a few episodes? Is it going to be next episode? Or is it going to come back next season? I don't know. How are things going to... I'm going to keep thinking about how are things going to change when Blake leaves. How does Blake leave? Do not tell me. I do not want to be spoiled with how Blake leaves. I really, really don't. Like, out of everything with the show, that's like probably the #1 thing I do not want to be spoiled for, you know. I don't want to be spoiled for how Blake leaves or why or anything like that. I know it's the end of the season, though. Can't remember why I know. I just know. Again, sometimes having a bad memory comes in handy. I don't remember. I literally don't remember. Although sometimes having a bad memory gets very fucking annoying when you get confused between who's a new crew member or not. Anyway, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we meet the new guy, or new, I think it's a guy. I don't know. Might be. I know there's new women in at some point, so I don't know who comes now next. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Please do not tell me in the comments if the new person does come next time. I want to find out for myself. No comments. Literally, if somebody starts saying it in the comment, I might even delete it. Like, I know you guys will have seen it. I know you guys have seen it, but I don't want to be spoiled for anything that's coming up. I am loving this show so much. I don't want to be spoiled for anything with it. Like, even if I mention something like going, I think this person comes in around then, maybe. I almost don't want to be told at all. Like going, oh yeah, they're going to be in this episode. Oh, just wait for next episode. Oh yeah, he's going to be coming next episode. That thing. I do not want to know. I really, really, truly don't. Like, I know people get like excited when you're like going, oh, I know this bit. Oh, I want to tell you. Blah, blah, blah. I've done it before in my past. I know I have. I shouldn't have, but I have. I don't want to know. Okay. You guys have been really good with not telling me. I'm just like, because I'm so eager to meet the new guy, and like, I'm interested to find out when how Blake leaves. I don't want to know. Like, for reacting, I didn't care about spoilers that much. Like, it actually made me more excited to watch the moment so I could experience it for myself. Like, reading something, you're always filtered through somebody else's view. But now, with this, especially like with Classic Who the same as well, and I would say with What We Do in the Shadows, but currently I'm going through season 1, and I've actually watched season 1 when it first came out here in the UK. Can't quite remember everything. That's a little bit different. But with this, I really don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Now, I don't think I've replied to the comment yet, but somebody suggested maybe doing Babylon 5 after this or something like that. My other half would be very happy with me if I did Babylon 5. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. I think he might actually have the season 1 DVD somewhere. No. I'm going all over the place. I'm so sorry. Like, I go off on tangents. I really do. But my head's like racing now. It's 25 to 12. I'm allowed to be tired and a bit scatterbrained. More so than usual. I'm always scatterbrained. But I'm allowed to be a bit like, ugh. When it's this late, how the frick am I going to be able to sleep when I'm thinking about, I wish he was the new Grim member. When is the new Grim member going to come? I don't know. I'm all over the place. And I've got to try to edit this. Busy week. Not going to have much time to edit. Hopefully I can get this out on time. Apologies if I haven't. And again, apologies if there's anything wrong with next week. Try my best, but we shall see. Yeah. Again, please do not spoil me for anything coming up. I do not want to know anything about the next few episodes. Not for the next season either. Especially for these last few episodes of the season. I do not want to know anything about it, okay? But I'd love to know bits and pieces about this episode, of course. I always love when everybody tells me stuff. I apologize again for being so far behind on comments. I'm trying to start actually replying to them again. My head created a block on it, so it's very difficult for me to break through like that. It gives me anxiety. But I'm trying to, because you go to serve it. I was doing so well, and then I stopped. And I'm going off tangents again. I'm a mess. I'm tired. I'm allowed to be all... Ugh. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know... I thought I stopped it then. Jesus. Let's just get over and done with. Start about again now. If you enjoy the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.